This is the Sunday roast. What are we roasting today, Mick?
Sometimes may be good, sometimes may be shit.
Hello, this is Manchester City customer support. This is Khaladoun Al Maktoum, chairman of Manchester City. How can I help you, Habibzi? Oh, you want to refund all your season tickets? Oh, I understand. Oh, you used to be a Chelsea supporter. I understand. But listen, if you want to help us to stay on top in the league, maybe I could transfer you to our sports washing department and they will give you an account number to transfer your funds. How's that?
We are live and kicking. Welcome to the premiere of this Sunday supplement roast. It is me, Mika Ruby. Sometimes very good, sometimes a very shit.
Sometimes may be good, sometimes may be shit.
Some people call me Gattuso, and to my sidekick, Mr. Botswana Papi.
Yes. Big up to you guys. Happy Sunday morning, Sunday evening, Sunday night, wherever you are, which part of the world. This is the Sunday roast. What are we roasting today, Mick?
Well, the concept today, Pops, I actually lost my shades here in the midst of everything, but big up for everyone that's tuning in. You know what to do. Nice. You know the routine by now. Whoa, stop. You know the routine now. We are slaving here in the kitchen, preparing a 5-course banta meal for you guys. But before we do that, we ain't going nowhere until you smash that like button. You know that there is a little thumb that looks like this. You're not going to break your fingernail. I promise you. And it's free. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button. If you haven't, it's not you're not going to bump your head on it. And also that ding notification button. You know what we are talking about. Big up to all of you. It's Sunday roast because obviously it's 5 o'clock UK time. Or is it 4 o'clock UK time? And you're about to have your traditional Sunday roast. Papi, guess what? Get out of here.
I like it. Yeah, I like the time differences. I like it. I like what time is it where you at, Mick?
It is late. I am like the vampire hour. It's 11 o'clock.
Oh my God!
11. Wow. Okay. It's 11 a.m. over here.
Hey, I'm in Thailand. Get massage la.
Hey, nice.
Listen, we're going to roast today's topic on our premiere, guys. This is a little bit fun what we're going to do here, Pops. We're going to do at the Sky News Ratcliffe takeover, the 25% stake. Imminent this week, next week, next year.
Next decade, next century, next lifetime.
And then we're going to talk about the poor Richard Arnold sacking. Finally, they hired the best plumber in Manchester because the leaks has stopped. You know what I mean? Where's my soundboard there, Pops? Where's my explosion? Get out of here.
The leaks have stopped. I like
we got to talk about Mikel Arteta as well.
Mikel, you knew it was always going to be difficult. It was going to be tough. You said so before the match. But where do you start with this?
Well, praising my players for the performance and the way we played. And we didn't deserve to lose the match playing in the ground. And then we didn't lose the match because of the clear and obvious decisions. It's embarrassing. It's a disgrace.
Disgrace. Isn't that the same guy who a few weeks ago was like, oh, no, people work in the VAR room, they're human beings. Human beings sometimes make errors. Guess what? You are embarrassing. You are a disgrace.
We are absolutely reckless. We've been planning to do this show for ages, Pops. You know what I mean? We've been talking
Yes,
for
sir.
6 months at least, and finally we're getting it in because Everton is getting 10 points deduction
Yes.
by financial fair play.
Mhm.
FFP, what does that stand for, Papi? Is that fake financial predictions?
Where is my whiteboard? What guys in the chat? Let's ask the VAR room. What does FFP stand for? Because we gotta break this down today. We gotta get into the nitty-gritty of it and say, what does the acronym FFP stand for? It looks like, let's see in the chat. Fake financial predictions. Big up Kenny Ben TV.
Fake Let's go.
Financial. That's beautiful. That's the best one, I think. Predictions. Yeah. What else? Oh, we can't put that one, alien. Compo says fair play.
Oh my God!
Jesus.
Oh Lord. I think
Botswana,
we got
Papi.
it.
Are you playing the hangman there? Like, you know, do the hangman there?
Yeah. I was like, I actually didn't even make enough space for myself. Jonathan says fans fair play. Oh my goodness, such great suggestions because it's about time, Mick, when we actually get really as serious with it. It's like, it's about time they start showing what they are about. We understand the Premier League is very young. What, 30 years old or so, somewhere like that. So they're still sort of like, they still have to make some mistakes in order to kind of make sure that they get better in terms of governing the whole thing. Because right now there's so much money that the Premier League never anticipated would come into the league. Now you have to have a very, very thorough, strict protocol in how you govern all the teams so that teams don't pay to win,
I saw some comments below like, yeah, you guys are free to super chat, free to become a member. Nothing is compulsory, but if you do, it really helps the channel, both channels, because we are co-streaming here, also the Papi's channel. We're here to also promote Papi because you are my guy. You're me guy. You're the most funniest guy I ever known, but also the most dedicated and hardworking guy. Guys, listen, whenever I turn on the TV, I see Papi and I see Stephanie Griffith moderating all the channels.
Stephanie is the hardest working person in the YouTube space. Let's just go ahead and say big up to Steph.
Oh, look at Baby Cobra. Fredio's fake Fradiola. Fake payments. Fradiola.
That is Big Cobra. I think you just toppled the shift. Fake payments. That's
my
dyslexic
eyes read Fradiola's fake payments.
Oh Dark Horse, I'm older than the Premier League. Yes, it's still a baby. We have to remember that. And now it's about time the baby becomes a young adult. Yo,
black man.
He deserves it. Big up to Joe.
Before you walk and crawl, you need to learn how to crawl, right? So, it's a little bit teetering what the FFP and the VR has been, but it's been just a scandal. It's been a disgrace this season. So I can understand Arteta. But listen, I'm going to also uncover the other topics, Pops, what we're going to talk about, because we got stuck on them, and of course, we're going to talk about at the end, the judge and the jury, the viewers' comment section, and that is you guys. You're the most important thing. So, obviously, we're going to interact with you as much as we can, and we're going to read out most of the comments that comes into Realist TV. I see so many comments, so it is so hard for me to go back and comment to everyone and and you know how it is, Papi, when people leave comments, it's a full-time job, all right. So if VR is going to have semi-automatic robots, I wish I can have a bot to do the comments, but it's unhumane, isn't it?
I know. Get rid of VAR, says Joe. He's already into it. He already wants to. Let's get into the roast of the Sunday.
You know what VR stands for?
Oh, what does that
chat? Ask the chat. Come on.
Ladies and gentlemen in the VAR room, what does another term for the day is VAR. Let's break it down. All right, we got FFP,
names.
Fake fraudulent payments, we said, and now what about VAR?
Fraudiolas, fake fraudiolas.
Fraudiolas.
No.
What does VAR stand for? Let's see. What do they say in the chat? Who's gonna come up with the best one? That's what I'm curious about. Okay, let's see.
I have one installed in my mind. VAR. Okay, while we're waiting,
various.
I don't know.
Ad hoc refereeing.
You're bad. You're a disgrace. You're a disgrace.
That was bad. Let's see.
Bad.
Oh, vigorous ass rubbing. Big up to Alien. Very awful referee. That's the best one. Very awful.
But that was mine. Very awful. That somebody read my mind.
I think no, you didn't say it. You didn't say it. That one goes to Munch.
I've said it long. No. I have copyright infringement rights, Mensch. Infringements rights. I send you my invoice, my buddy, because I've been using very awful referee from the very first beginning.
There's been some brown envelopes going on here.
Mensch, I've been in Papi stream when you are playing the brown paper envelope on Fridays. I know how it works. I want my credit. I want my roses.
Allegations, false accusations. Okay,
various Arteta rants. We are violating all reasons.
Oh Lord,
oh Lordy, oh Lord, guys. Okay, guys, you're absolutely amazing. The VR room, happy Sunday to you guys. Yeah, you look like you're dressed for success. You had a nice haircut, Papi.
Oh man, it's international break time. I just
yeah. Listen, bold is beautiful.
No, actually, you know what it is? It's because of I had to go, upgrade. I had to upgrade because, I have to keep up with the times. But look at the other suggestion, by the way, various assistants.
No, man, I'm not lying. You're violating all reasons, my friend. You're slaughtering it.
Oh, man, I wish.
Violating all reasons. Yeah. What are you saying, Pops?
No. I was highlighting Manja's comment, and you already did that. So I wanted to say it's also like Sim said, I know you're from Stratford Road. You told me I'm from City Road. Love, brother. I don't know what Sim was talking about. Maybe Sim is talking to somebody else. Anyway, I got manscaped. That's what happened. This is the Sunday Rose free promo for Manscaped right now. Hit the like button.
You got 10 hugs. Simple as that. Or Jason Statham. My wife says bald is beautiful. She likes bald men. But unfortunately, I have a lot of hair.
Okay. Well, do not introduce me to your wife, Mick.
That was a punch below the belt. Absolutely punch below the belt.
Especially after I got Manscaped, yeah.
Dude. At least I'm more prettier than the last guy with the one tooth.
Oh Lord. Jeez. I was not ready. It's the Sunday roast. Anything can be on the plate. Hey yo,
guys, you've been waiting for this round for 6 months. The chemistry's in the house. So you have Mad Mick and Mad Papi. When we get together, there's more than reckless KG. I promise you, it's a bomb. Where's my bomb? I
can't put a bomb for that because KG's KG. But it is the Sunday roast. It's a meal like no other on a Sunday.
No bomb for me. Seriously, anyway.
No, but that clip, Mick, that you just played was just so funny. It was just
All right, here we're talking about Arteta. Speak to the hand. You know what I mean? Apparently, Arteta got fined from actually speaking up. He was talking against the apparatus, and I want to play the clip. And after that, we can talk about is it right? Is it wrong? Has they gone too far? Has it become like an authoritarian state? Like you're not allowed to question, you're not allowed to talk, just take it. It's like the click, sit down and shut up. I don't know. What do you think, Papi? Let's go. Let's play it. Should we do it? Let's do it.
Do it.
Okay, do it. Okay, do it.
Mikel, you knew it was always going to be difficult, it was going to be tough. You said so before the match, but where do you start with this?
Well, praising my players for the performance and the way we played. And we didn't deserve to lose the match playing in the ground, and then we didn't lose the match because of the clear and obvious decisions. It's embarrassing. It's a disgrace. That's what it is, a disgrace.
Will you be taking this up with PGMOL?
Yeah, we've been taking it for many months. There's so much at stake. We put so many hours. I'm here to represent the football club and to get my team to compete at the highest level. The margins are so small. It's a disgrace. It's embarrassing. That's how I feel. And that's how everybody feels in that room. You cannot imagine the amount of messages that we got to say this cannot continue. It's embarrassing. I'm sorry. Embarrassing. I defend my players when I have to put there. I defend my job when I have to be there. It's not good enough. It's not good enough. But I have to be here to say it now. It's not acceptable. It's too much at stake.
Yeah, it's embarrassing. It's a disgrace. It's embarrassing. It's disgrace. I'm here to protect my players, and because of this rant, he got fined, and basically they didn't like it. The PGOL has become a absolute shambolical this season, right? The whole changes this season, Papi. On a serious note, only the captain could speak to the referee. You remember that incident where Bruno Fernandes went up and spoke to the ref and he got booked?
Yes.
And it's like, hang on, but I am the captain.
Yes.
I have to talk to you.
Yes.
That's why I'm saying, speak to the hand. That's what I'm saying. Like, talk to the hand. Like,
Get out of here, man. I know. Here's the thing where I'm at with it, Mick. I already sort of mentioned it a little bit in the intro earlier on, but it's like this was, he said these words, this clip that you're playing is from November, this month, right? And then when we just go back to October, this were Mikel Arteta's words after Liverpool had a legitimate goal ruled out by a massive VAR mistake versus Spurs. He said, they're trying to make the best decisions. We need to understand that mistakes happen. Arteta, talk to the head, man. What you want to say? Like, what kind of we have to call out the hypocrisy over here and say, brother, that gravy is expired. Get out of here, man.
Listen, the only gravy that it hasn't expired is this.
Jürgen, before we talk about the game, because this covers a period when you narrowly missed out on titles to Manchester City, people will think it has relevance to you. So the question is, how do you feel seeing the charges that have been brought against Manchester City for alleged breaches of financial regulations?
I have absolutely nothing to say about that. Yeah, good.
He's rock and roll. He's Mr. Heavy Metal, like German. We got nothing to say about that. Book the hotel, book the room.
Book the room, Istanbul. No, but the hypocrisy has to be called out, and the thing about it is with it goes back to just the tribalistic nature of a lot of the football managers. They always sort of. It's okay if it doesn't affect them, but then when it affects them, it's like, all right, cool. Why don't you just keep a consistent tone from the beginning and be same energy? That way, you deserve a lot more credit. You deserve a lot more respect for that if you're able to be a little bit more objective and just go for, I want to win, but I want to win on a fair playing field for everybody. It's not just for yourself. That's where I'm at with this.
But I am kind of mad with the way the football is going. Like, and I don't recognize this game anymore. It's becoming like an episode of CSI Miami. You know, when you have the crime investigation going through all the forensics, like with the fine comb, and you're not allowed to speak. It's just like I said. It's becoming like this. McCarthyism, like authoritarian regime. Like stand in line, click, sit. And don't talk to us. If you criticize this, you get like penalized. If you criticize our decision, if you're overruling, if you make an appeal for a red card or something, if you're wrong, you're facing 1 extra day suspension. Like, what the hell is this, right? You have a better fair trial. Like, if you go to a normal judge and jury to be actually pardon or actually getting a community service, but here you get death sentence straight away, right? So who the hell do they think they are? That's my question, man.
Talk to the hand.
Yeah, but they're protecting themselves. Like, if we listen to that Scott McTominay clip versus Harry Maguire, Garnacho, with this subjective offside. Yes. Subjective. That was the first time we ever seen introduced or spoken about. But if you actually listen to that clip, right, when you hear the audio, how many times did they frame 1, frame 2, frame 3, frame 3, and everyone, okay, yeah, this is all good, this is all good. And then you hear this woman, Sean, coming in from the middle of nowhere. She has to be the party pooper. She has to be the party pooper.
She's the assistant VAR doing her
look
job.
Look at number 5.
Is he impeding? Yeah. Is he impeding? No, she didn't say the names. She was very tactful to just say the numbers. Is number 5 impeding on number? What was his number again? The defender, I can't even remember. But
number 19.
Number 19, yeah, number 5 impeding on number 19. Is number 5 impeding on the number 19's ability to play the ball? And I was like, oh Lord, and it's that thing I compare it, Mick, to if you get pulled over by a police officer who's very new in the industry, and they need to get the tickets. They're like, here we go again. You gotta be like,
here we go again.
Exactly.
It's because we have now been gifted 5 membership. Alien Tenno gifted 5 freaking membership. The other day, Peter, big up for you. I was sleeping and I hear this. Oh shit, here we go again. I don't know how many times, but you gifted 50 membership, my friend. That was crazy. Get in there. Big up, Peter, because Rob Z was gifted a membership by Alien 10. Dove147 was gifted a membership by Alien 10 as well. ITZ Time version 2 was also gifted a membership. So big up, Peter. You are a legend. Everyone, thank you, Peter. Thank Peter in the chat for gifting those membership. And welcome to the family, guys. Absolutely beautiful. So big up. So Peter was sending us super chat either before, So what were we talking about? We were talking about the VR disgrace there, and she came in and said, oh, she didn't say Harry Maguire, but she said number 5, and look at number 19 as well.
Yeah.
But the thing is, like, he's got.
But she was doing her job, though, Mick. We can't like slight her and say, it feels like because we're the victim of it. But go ahead, say what you're gonna say.
Yeah, but it's like measuring an oil tanker versus a speedboat, right? The oil tanker was reaching for the ball, but he never got it. Gonna get it. I ain't gonna make it, right? Because the ball at the end of the day, he was trying for it, but the ball was like 60 centimeters away from his foot. But on the other hand, number 19 also went for the ball.
Yes.
They went like in parallel. Yes. To be the Harry Maguire's foot. He's got big, what do you call it? When you drive, what do you call it? Jet skiing or something like,
Yeah.
Skis. What's the skis?
Yes.
He's got shoes like these water skis, right? So of course he had a little bit of a bigger foot there, but they both missed it.
And he swung it so hard that like he missed it, and you're like, "Why, Harry? You should have been swinging it when you're sure." Because like if he hadn't swung it, then it would have it fell straight clean to Garnacho. Wouldn't have had that argument. But it is what it is, man. Like you just gotta go ahead and say, "It is what it is." We're not worth it. Yeah. It's just unfortunate that Mark Sauce was denied of a goal, brother. That's one other thing too. He's been actually, this guy's form is not talked about enough. Look at how, what's his name? Haaland is not carrying his team, and McTominay is over here 7 goals and 7. Oh my God! Scott McTominay deserves a little bit of flowers for that, you know. Anyway. Exactly.
Captain Bruno had a heart-to-heart discussion with him in summer because he came to Bruno as the captain and said, "I don't know what to do, Bruno. They offered me this Ronnie McDonald job, as McSauce to play a Ronnie McDonald clown, but I want to stay here." And we happy because at the end of the day, he's cooking right now with McSauce, to be honest. Big up for Jonathan Liljenberg for being a member, one of our legends, 5 months membership. Big up to you, Jonathan. From Sweden all the way. Anyway, it's a disgrace.
Yes.
It's discouraging. It's very discouraging.
McTominay has more goals than Rashford. Oh, somebody explain this.
That was cooking. He's got 1 goal in the whole Premier League season, right? Macker.
Yes. Rash. Yes.
Oh, did you see that clip of the internationals?
No. Collision. Bro, the crazy part, Mick, about that Rashford collision with Trent Alexander-Arnold, by the way, if you don't know what we're talking about, it's Alexander-Arnold is the one who gave him that beautiful pass. And then he does the Rashford doing Rashford things, he turns but Lued is here. And I want to just say, I think now that Rashford, after this injury, he'll come back and hopefully have a resurgence. Hopefully, fingers crossed.
You know what? If you remember, I did this rant. I did the AI Captain Bruno speaking with a Nigerian English accent. Remember that video? But, I said that, Marcus Rashford.
I cannot see that video. I remember it. Go ahead, sir.
Yeah. My crazy mind said, Marcus Rashford, what are you doing? Pass the ball, you're like a man, walking without your lead dog, but like a rabbit staring at the headlights, just about to be smashed. And yesterday he was smashed.
Yes, yeah. But the good thing though, Mick, is well, have you had any update actually on him? I actually have more of an update on Onana's injury than Rashford.
Oh, there's no injury to Onana. There's no.
Yeah. It's like Onana. It was first kind of like, we don't know, we have to assess, but it looks like he'll be actually fine.
Well, there was the gravy train that amplified like a Marshall amplifier.
Yes, of course. Ooh, but on the Rashford one, is there any more clarity on it? That's the question that I was about to ask you or anybody in the VAR room that knows. On the updates on Marcus Rashford's, collision, even though Gareth Southgate did give a little bit of context, saying that it's not very, very serious at all, so really? I just haven't had a medical opinion on it. It's just I have a Southgate opinion, and Southgate. You got to take it with a big grain of salt. But go ahead. What were you going to say?
I heard something interesting. I heard from the gravy train, Marcus Rashford's going to do audition from that famous band Crash Test Dummies. Ooh, once there was a Rashford. He went through a brick wall and couldn't find a goal.
Oh, careful. Llewellyn is here. We got to be nice to Rashford,
Anyway.
Big up to you if you're just joining in. By the way, it's the Sunday roast. We're just going through the roast, the meal for the day this Sunday. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't done so. All right, let's go. Everton done dirty. Oh, my God.
City of Angels. Lost in the City of Angels.
Let's talk about how the governing body for the Premier League decides to say, all right, let's shut the window down, but then they don't have a roof. Oh my God. How do you pull over the guy that's doing 45 miles an hour on a 40-mile road, and then you let the guy who's doing 180 just go right now? Like, make it make sense, blood. You know, like so. Yeah. The whole thing about it for me is like, you know, if you don't know what we're talking about, Everton has been given a 10-point deduction, and now they have 4 points, and I think they had 14. And that was a team that has been in fairly good form when you look at it, because points have been very hard to accrue, and Everton, you know, they're now finding themselves in the relegation zone, right? And now Manchester United is playing Everton next at Goodison Park, and we're going to be facing this new charge bounce. There's new manager bounce. there's the new charge bounce. So I'm out on the camp of, okay, go ahead, FFP police, do your thing, but make sure you're pulling over the guy who's really overspeeding. And what we want to just say, what does that mean? Should they be like starting to get sweaty bombs like Man City fans? Like, should they be clenching their fists and feeling like they are now going to be pulled over next by the financial fair play police? What do you think, Mick?
I think I go back to FFP. What it stands for is Guardiola's financial play.
Yes.
Can you write it down? Guardiola's financial play.
Yeah, Guardiola's financial play. So you think they're gonna get away with it?
Nah, but here's my take on it. While you write on it, I'm gonna go and talk to the people. I find it okay. They breached the FFP by all ends mean. They you know that you have, I think it was 109 million threshold, and they sort of played the rule. They were given the instructions. Oh, Guardiola fair play. Here you go. On the other hand, like, you know, they've been done 10 points. On the other hand, you have 115 points charges against Manchester City that everyone knows has been cooking the books, you know, for years, right? Inflating. You have an Etihad or Etihad Stadium that's always empty, right?
Yeah.
When they won the treble, you had like, you know what? You had hardly 20,000 people coming out and celebrated trebles. And when Manchester United won the treble that year, there was like 500,000 out there on the street celebrating. So, and whenever you play in the finals and Champions League, it's predominantly tourists that comes and watch you and buy your merch. But it's like, and then you go and put out the financial statements that you've made profits of 700 million pounds. And it was like, oh, where is this possible? So yeah, it's like David and Goliath, right? That story. Like David is the little Everton going like this. Okay, he breached it. But finally, I mean, I think that Goliath needs to fall. Like, you know, he needs to be hit in the head with a rock. And the severe punishment for this, if they gave Everton 10 points, imagine what they can give City. Will they ever be relegated down to Division 2 for doing this? Because for me, that's cheating. In any sport, in doping, you get stripped off your medals, everything. Ben Johnson got stripped off his, you know, the sprint Ben Johnson. He was the fastest man, right? They took away his medals. He was banned for life. He was not run. Even in cycle, what was his name? The famous cyclist that was doping. What was Neil Armstrong as well? Yeah,
Armstrong. Yeah.
So that's what happened in sports. It's fair play, right? Fair enough. So why the hell should they get away with this? They've been cheating. They've been building a squad on them for financial fair play, you know, breaches.
Yeah.
And the thing is, what pisses me off most is that media will not shut up about it. They will bigging them up. Right? They would say, "Oh, but look at them." But you know, they would never talk about City. No, listen, they are the good guys. Yeah, nay. But at the end of the day, what I think, Papi, is basically Premier League and broadcasting rights is so huge. You know, they don't care about those small clubs because they don't bring in much viewers, right? When Manchester United playing City playing Arsenal, Liverpool, this is where they have the most views, right? I think it should be fair. It should be equal to fair. So if they send a benchmark now that, you know, send a benchmark.
It is a little strategic. It's a little strategic to deal with the smaller case first. You know, one charge, you know, and then another team is facing so many charges. Then you kind of have a little bit of a. If they had pulled over Man City first, it would almost like look like Man City will be like, well, we are also looking at how you're treating Everton, and only a 10-point deduction. It'll be on Man City's argument for the lawyers to be able to say, oh, how come Everton got a little bit of a slap in the wrist when we got a real punch?
They've been milking that. They've
So-
been timestamp barring in the arbitration court in Switzerland, but they can't do it here.
Yeah, my point, Mick, is there's a little bit of a tactfulness of how these people are actually
shit.
dealing
Here
with
we go
these,
again.
you know. Here we go again, you know. And yeah, and at the end of the day, it's time for the FFP to start stomping their foot and being like, order in the house. You know?
Fradiola's stopping Fradiola's financial play, and we have Fatty. Fatty just gifted 5 Realist TV memberships. Big up Fatty, big up Bobby coming in here strong. Drex was gifted a membership by Fatty. Face Salo was gifted a membership as well for RJ. RJ was also gifted. Ichi Chini Kojak was gifted a membership. So big up. Thank you, Fatty, as well. And everyone in the VR room, thank you, Fatty, and welcome to the family.
Welcome, Fatty.
Welcome. You got to take care of the family, man. Listen, speaking about Fradiola's, what do you call it? Fradiola's fake financial.
Fradiola's fate, exactly. That's actually what was speaking about.
Okay.
And
Listen,
and also, yeah. And we'll touch on Chelsea and then move on from this. As we.
So, you know, Fradiola has been involved in these situations before with Barcelona and everywhere he's been, right? We all know that. So listen to this.
Listen, every single word I said in all my press conference, even people don't believe me. Every word I said is because truly believe it. And when I defend the club and the people, it's because I work with them. And when I'm suspicious or the people accuse something, I ask to them, tell me about that. And when I said this was like this, like that, and like that, okay, I believe them. Because I said to them, if you lie to me, the day after I'm here, I will be out and you will not be my friend anymore. So I put your face because I believe you completely 100% from the day one. And I defend the club because it's that.
Oi, is he gonna eat his own words here now?
Before we get into that, I want to say
is gonna be the shit is gonna hit the fan.
Hey, this is gonna be big. Big up to Miloš Dobreveče Miloš. Also, there was somebody called Nick that commented, says Dumela Ra. Big up to you, Nick. That's my language. That's Setswana. I don't know. I can't find the comment. I feel like somebody deleted it. Maybe maybe a more.
How did you say it again? What did you say?
It's a Setswana greeting. It's how you greet in Setswana. It says Dumela Ra. Can you say that, Nick? Dumela Ra.
Dumela Ra.
Yeah, that way. Yeah, and I believe the name might have been Mick. Nick. Somebody called Nick commented saying that. So big up to you. I appreciate it. I just can't find the comment right now because there's so many comments. And Dumela, back to you. My friend from Botswana. Dumela Ma, or it could be Ma or Ra. We don't know, but like big up to you.
It's like coming in raw, like Ra.
Ra. Yeah, Ra. You gotta roll that R. Like Sunday roast.
Roast, Ra. Anyway, roast. Yeah.
So that's the thing. As a Man City fan is feeling like right now you have to be sweating and being like, yo, are you gonna be losing Pep Guardiola before the end of the season? Because this might be somebody that might this is a possible occurrence. He put it out there and said, if they lied to me, I'm leaving. And he kind of washed his hands and said, like, I'm Pep Guardiola and I do not want to be involved in this nonsense. And that's what I want to just, highlight and say also for Chelsea fans as well. They have to be in a place where they're wondering what's the future now because Everton has been dealt with.
Toddy's been a naughty boy also with Abramovich. But why are they bringing up things that happened like 10 years ago, 10 years ago?
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah. Yeah, with Todd Bowley, it's that, and it's like, it's Roman Abramovich's sins, and Todd Bowley actually and Chelsea came forth with those things and said, this is actually what we noticed in the books, that our books were cooked, and there's a little bit of a different type of way you're going to deal with that. Big up to you, Elite Footy Talks.
Big up.
So there's a little bit of that of like there might even be a need for like the governing body to be like, hey, if anybody sees any wrongdoings in their books, we have 6 months or whatever this season for you to tell us if there's anything wrong. Otherwise, we're going to come and do a thorough auditing of your books. And if we see any cooking, we are actually going to cook you and send you down three leagues down,
It's embarrassing. It's a disgrace. That's what it is, a disgrace.
That's all, folks. Please like and subscribe. Go. Thank you for watching. That's all, folks. Bye for now.
That's all, folks.
Thank you so much for stopping by and watching MUFC Realist TV. Don't forget to like and subscribe and follow us on the socials.